Hey everybody, JoJo's Freeman Firewood. Today's video, I'm going to show you how you don't have to take customers 100% of dry season firewood. Got Mike here. He brought a load of half cherry, half oak up in the, yep, he's got the oak right up in the front. So he's got a half cord here. We got to do a delivery to a loyal customer, and then he has some limbwood there we got to buck up. But so we're going to be taking him this load of wood and then cutting up. So that's going to be a different video. But as far as this video goes, we're going to just put one row here, and when we get to the delivery, we're going to stack this, and then we're going to drive up. In this video, we're going to drive up and put a Joe cord of firewood in here. But the back row is going to be stuff. This stuff is this from the tree that came down in the tornado, Mike? Yeah. So this was a live tree. It's not dry yet, but Mike's had it split for what, about a month or so? Yeah. So I mean, it's drying out, and cherry dries fast. Let me set this down and help him. I got Mike on the mic, so unless Judge Judy can hear him. People like to hear what Mike have to say too, right, Mike? Yeah. But yeah, Mike and I just got busy. We got this is the last delivery I had on the schedule. I'd be all caught up, and then boom, got a text message this morning. Guy sends me a picture of his rack, and it's low. We already delivered there once this summer. It's another rental house, and he said, I'm up for the week. You guys want to top this rack off? And then yesterday, had a guy said a big the guy that we delivered pine to last month. Yep. He said a big branch, a walnut branch, fell onto his campsite, and we've processed wood there before. I go, do you want us to drag Mike's splitter back there and push it in the woods? You want to push your splitter all the way into that woods, Mike? Nope. He said, thankfully he said no. He just wants the wood bucked up. He's got teenage boys that can get their maul out and split it there. It must be straight grain stuff, I would imagine, right, Mike? You think if he's going to do it, do it by hand? Real. We did a lot of work for him, but you know, I start thinking why we're doing this. I usually don't do it in the winter time, where I start running out of dry wood, you know, Mike. And then why give somebody 100% dry wood when this is going to last them a year, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. So this when we do the stacking of this, then we'll put the dry stuff on top. By the time they get to it, it's going to be dry. Some of these are a little longer here, but it's campfire wood. And so that's what I told Mike to do, is just bring this here, and once we get this row, we're almost done. Once we get this row off, Mike's gonna just pull forward and then back up to the Scotty's pile there and dump it there, and then leave his truck there for now. Then we're gonna take my truck up down to the driveway where the rest of my drywood is, and top it off. So that will be the video. Trying to get you guys out videos as much as possible, but I can't do much with my arm. We're also taking in the splitter to get fixed because the mechanic is near where this delivery is going to. So I told him we'd be dropping it off. That's good, Mike. But you guys gonna leave the? Do you think some of that'll fall out? Probably fall out. Probably fall out if you're gonna drive over there and back, and so go ahead and do that real quick, Mike. We got to keep moving because we're getting eaten alive by the mosquitoes out here. They're getting a lot of rain lately, but it finally cooled off. Yeah, you see them fall. Finally cooled off. Not 100 degrees anymore. All right, there he goes. Guide him in there. Back right up to it. If I need to get this stuff, this is basically cherry too, cherry and oak. That's good. So that's cherry oak, but there is some maple, and if I need to load from this side, I can pull up there and then back into it. Scotty did throw in pieces for my mom, so Now he's gonna start on that. So that side's already unlatched. So he'll do that. And the controller's over here on this side. You watching Corey Classman of Newton, Iowa? Getting ready for the Iowa State Fair. And Mike, what'd you do? Lose your controller?
No, it's in here somewhere.
Oh, I said no game plan today. Today is Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. He found it. He found it. Knew he would.
Well, it's hard to get my arm in there.
Yeah. He promised no game plan today because we gotta get that dumped or the job done and out of there by 2 o'clock. It's like 10 o'clock right now. Almost 10. Some of it's jammed up on the side there. On the other side too. And you can see the oak, but that oak looks drier than this cherry, Mike.
The oak's been sitting for a while.
Yeah. Looks all barkless too. All right, are you gonna pull forward? You gonna pull them out? Looks like it's gonna. You can see them, the one stuck on the side there where that bracket is. But since it's all bound up on the bottom, it's not gonna go anywhere anyway until he pulls forward. Oh, you got a sliver.
No, I smashed my finger.
Oh, he smashed it. That one's probably got too much weight for him to move it. It's good looking stuff though, right? All 16 inches. Oak and cherry. There you go. See, more got stuck on it. You'll just have, once you get forward, Mike, you got some room where it'll come out because it's stuck at the bottom. How's your finger? Pull forward a little bit. It all came out. You don't even have to do that. They'll all fall out. There's like one piece stuck in there, but I think it'll fall out once he pulls forward. There, that's the one. There it is. All right, Mike, put her down. Shut her off. You can shut her down. Shut her off. And then jump into my truck, and we'll go up to the driveway because I've already got all the stuff up by the house, the summer camp firewood up there. What's left up there, I'm gonna have cousin Joe make into bundles. Just move it. So got this refilled, but this stuff all will be ready by winter. You know, I just didn't feel like throwing that into Bay 2. You know, it's drier than I thought. You know, this stuff probably could have went into Bay 2, Mike.
I know it could have.
So why don't you jump into my truck, Mike?
I have my sauce in your truck.
We'll come back and get them. It'll be all right. We're only going to be up there once we hook up the trailer.
That's done too.
Yeah, we're going to come back and get it. We'll get the saws later. So, you know where to go. We get our Joe cord in there. But there's the, you know, was that about 20% of the load? You know, this only works so for customers that only go through, you know, one truckload a year. It's been a long time since I delivered here. Mike's like way over to the left. Like, there you go. There you go. Got it straightened out now. So yeah, this only works for if they were gonna burn through this in like a month, I wouldn't be bringing them this stuff right here. So now we'll go to the next spot. But I'm gonna have to do some cutting videos. That Mike's got areas to cut at. I just need to get with him on when we can go down there and do that. He's at a new property where he's cutting a bunch of black locusts. Let's see, he might be too far forward. Yeah, now he's backing up. Back up a little more. I want to work our way this way. Backwards. I said back up a little more. You can watch the replay. Right there. That's good. There we go. So now we can start throwing this stuff in. You see, Mike, I did take some of this. Get in here, you can start working on that stuff. Just so I'm not in the same throwing lane, you know. Now this stuff's dry what you just brought me. But how long has it been here, Mike? When did you bring this to me? Last year, yeah.
Yeah, but that stuff ain't too far off to be dry.
No, yeah. There's some sassafras in here too, you see it? And maple. But, you know, we'll work our way down this way and then we fill this up. But that whole area up there now needs to be full. I need about 8 half quarts, Mike. You got them?
Yep.
You fill that area up.
Got it all up.
Summer campfire stuff, so maple, cherry, sassafras. Not like in like oak. Branch stuff on my foot. So yeah, we got to cut that limb with it there too. I know my buddy Charlie, he called me about 10 days ago. It was like a Sunday night. He was going to come down and visit. You remember Charlie, right, Mike?
Yeah, definitely called it.
And I keep forgetting to call him back because I know he said he wanted to come down and visit us. He lives up at the UP in Sault Ste. Marie. And he wants to come down and visit us. And he said July. Well, it's July. So I got to find out when he wants to come. Hopefully Charlie's watching. Maybe I'll call you tonight, Charlie. We'll see. Mike, I got a real busy day today. But it was kind of nice, you know, just dumping Mike's wood, you know. And so now when I get orders, and you know people want it, and I know that I can stack that green stuff. It's stacked on the back there, but I can stack that on the bottom. And it'll last them a long time. You know, there's no point in taking them 100% dry wood, right, Mike? Because I just deplete my inventory too fast doing it that way. So this is how you slow down the depletion, and it's how you force people to.
I can get that wood to burn though.
Yeah,
I know I can get it to burn.
How to force people to order early.
Stuff's dry too. I'll try this, but it's getting.
Yeah, you feel like this stuff is, you know.
Well, some of it's a little heavy stuff.
Yeah, I know. We got all this shade here, you know, even though it's stacked. Where Mike's got his wood, supposedly, it's all it's in the sun.
It is all day long, every day. I want that. You got Scott. That'll tell you the same thing.
So we gotta refill all this, you know. Oh, and we got to go over to Phil's. I want to get more wood into Bay 1. There's not much in there. Mike has no dry wood available.
Yeah, you do. I just got to get it.
Yeah, I know. And
I'm waiting to get done with this property so I can get the next one. There's a dead locust this big around on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I went out and bid on that tree job on the 4th of July, Mike. You know, the one where they said you need TKP's assistance. Expertise, they said.
I don't need no assistance at all.
Said, oh, you need TKP's expertise.
I worked all day on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
A tree next to a guy's house.
Yeah.
Come on, people. I don't need no assistance. All these haters need to quit.
Yeah.
And leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah. But I was walking through the underbrush and I'm like, can't see anything. And I go, boy, does this suck. I go, now I wonder, or I was wondering why Mike didn't want to go in the woods. Now I know. That sucks.
Not where I got all that oak at. I'm not going there. You can't see nothing.
Yeah, yeah. And
You can't see none of the tops. They're all buried with trees, little trees.
We're
It's like,
already dealing with mosquitoes out here. That's another thing. Prickers and can't see the wood. Mike's, he stacks them up in the front corner there.
I'm not worried about the mosquitoes. They don't bother me. You got your lights on?
No. I was talking about it this side. Not that side.
Yeah, do this corner anyway.
I know we need. Oh, and then we got a missing bolt. Got a missing bolt on this, and I said, Mike, can you please get me a nut?
I do
I
have
got your
it.
nut. I got your nut. I got your new bolt. Okay, I'll bring you
Wrong
this side.
truck.
Cool.
Wrong truck.
Hey, Mike, can we put that bolt in? Oh man,
It's in the wrong truck.
it's not in my red truck. It's in my white truck.
I don't drive that truck around that much. I drive my white one around more than I do that red one.
Yeah. I'm like,
Easier on
oh,
gas.
playing games again.
No, it's easier on gas.
Easier on gas in that red truck.
Yeah.
Sweet. Careful.
I'll get you a new one. I got a bunch of them.
Yeah. What dock sections?
Yeah, this guy has been sitting for years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Over 10. I think we got it. Well, when Jason was working, so probably 2015. So 10 years.
Yeah, it's starting to go down.
He's getting. We got to give him a Joe cord here. You know, face cord is just like a level truck load. But this is a 10-foot long stack. So we got to go above the sides. You know, partially stacked in the front just by the headache rack. Mike knows. And like I say, this is all for their summer fire pit. And they got mostly oak limbwood there, but it's been, they did the tree job in 2022.
There's cherry there too.
Yeah, they did cherry and oak, and they left all the limbwood there. You know, they chopped all the brush, or
We already cut all the logs.
chipped all the brush. We got all the logs are out of there. But I asked him, I go, well, while we're there, do you want this? We'll just leave the wood there, but we're gonna have to charge you for bucking it up. You know, we got to go round up the wood. I think I'm gonna make that video into my Sunday morning video, that premiere video. How's it looking, Mike? Get pretty close. How's that side looking? Pretty full, right?
Yeah.
Any holes?
There's one over here.
One hole.
Over on that side of the stuff.
Yeah. Maybe one up, you know, the headache rack up there.
Probably.
Right here.
Yeah. There's enough for you now.
Here's your Joe cord, folks. Now we got to go hook up the splitter and take it to the mechanic, get her fixed. Hold on, Mike. So, all right, folks, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for the thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, Mike.
Bye.